welcome back to the stream where today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, I didn't have a lot of time because I was talking with some people like right after I ate supper, and I have a tight schedule in between me working during the day as well. So it was a little stressful, but I didn't get to explore that much, so I think before we continue with more of the Inazuma Archon quest, I'm going to explore as much as I can. Although there is going to be some waypoints that I can't get immediately, just because, like, it's not accessible or they're going to be quest locked. Right now I'm actually searching for this one, and I don't remember how to get over here. So I'm gonna figure that out really quickly. Oh, okay. So I think this one is also not accessible because, as you can see, there's this wall. And I think that's a quest locked thing. I think that quest is actually, like, many days long. Like, you do the quest one day, and then the quest will appear updated the next day, and I think it's like a week long, I think. 7 days, to my knowledge. But I'm not exactly sure. There's also these cool trees in Inazuma, but I shouldn't really say they're cool, because if you get close to them, they kind of zap you a lot until you die, I think. Kind of gives me, like, Weeping Willow vibes from Harry Potter. So I'm going to do a little exploring and unlock the waypoints just before we do the quest, just because I'm gonna need all of this later. I don't know how much of the Archon quest we're gonna get to, but it's better to be safe than sorry, probably. Plus, I'm already doing this anyways. See, that guy right there, you might not be able to see him. Right there. I think he's the guy with the quest. He's actually from Fontaine, and he helps us unlock that place so it becomes not dangerous, basically. Alright, where are we going to first? I know there is a teleport waypoint over here somewhere. Just gotta find it. Oh yeah, if you don't know, Inazuma is... Well, you probably don't know since we just entered Inazuma, like, last stream, I think? It's going through kind of like a civil war, basically. I forgot what it's called. But basically, one island is in a war with the other islands, which kind of sucks because the one island, like, worships another god, which is an Archon. And I think an Archon is basically defined by it being one of the 7. So if I say, like, God, then I probably mean, like, actual God, because... Let me do this. Over here is the island where, they worship, like... I don't know exactly. But I think it's, like, a snake water serpent god thing? I don't know the lore from Inazuma up to Sumeru, but you know, that's why I'm streaming Genshin. And then obviously here is like A, and was her sister Makoto, but we'll learn what happened to Makoto later. He's not gonna leave me alone. See, I wonder why they actually have karmic debt on them, because as you can see, there's black stuff going over that guy. Now he's running away. But there was like black blue stuff going around him. And I think that's like called karmic debt. And that's what Xiao has, because he defeated many gods. And because of their anger, that karmic debt stuck with him. That's why he doesn't go near a lot of humans. But I wonder why other creatures like them have... Because I feel like they would be human. Not gonna touch that, because that's gonna start a challenge. Where is it? We don't want to get too close. We don't want to go in that water or get too close to this ravine thing. I'll show you in a second. Mainly because I'm going to avoid you guys as well, because you guys are pain in the butt. Say no more! Because it is just generally very dangerous. Oh, you guys are very dangerous as well. Can I figure out a way up this wall? I might have to skip me. Okay, I'm gonna touch that Sealy, but that's fine. Please, okay. So you are a samurai. Sangonomiya. Samurai. Okay, so... Holy Jesus! I think A is trying to kill me here. That is not normal. Oh, because this island targets you specifically, I think, doesn't it? Or not. Okay, that was odd. That's weird. Occasionally, some parts of some islands can target you with lightning. And I thought it was that because it was doing that in one specific spot, but maybe it was just luck? Or maybe because there's thunder swords there. Oh, it's telling me in order to click the thunder swords. That makes sense. Thing. Either that or the thunders just don't crave. Or lightning. Thunder is not necessarily lightning. Thunder is just the noise, and lightning is actually the big boom. I'm glad that you can actually see where lightning is going, though, because... Oh, no. Got their attention. Leave me alone! They're gonna attack me while I'm opening this. Please close it, please close it! Woo! No, no please. No please, you're the most dangerous. You can actually see before the lightning strikes sometimes, like a blue aura on the ground, like right there. Or was. No.
Leave it all to me.
Leave me alone! No! But I'll show you this ravine on the map in a second because that actually has some lore to it. Like right there. And occasionally when lightning strikes, it can give you an elemental orb. That should have hit you. Whatever. You're by a thunder sword, which... Those thunder swords are actually really weird. Can this statue heal me, actually? Yes, it can. Thank you. This ravine right here, as you can see, it's kind of like triangle shaped, like right along here. That is because, I think this area specifically was made by the strike of the Misono Hitotachi. I think that's what it's called. Basically like A's final strike, the Electro Archon's final strike. Yeah, I think it's when she was like taking down this, as you can see, there's like serpent skulls, or serpent bones here. I think she was taking down the serpent, which was also a god. And that's... But I'm not exactly sure on that. Because obviously from here on, I almost never read the world quests. And that water is actually effective. It will, if you get close to it even, it will like slowly take down your health if you don't have Electro applied to you. Which is annoying, but it's fine. See, like, if I go down there, like, even just if I get close, I'll probably start dying. It's a gradual thing, but it sucks so much. There's actually a lot of world quests on this island, I think, as you might be able to see from the minimap. This island specifically, I didn't read a lot. Thank God you're actually Sangonomiya guards, because I don't know if you guys would actually attack me or not. If you were Raid's guards. I don't remember what her guards are called, but those guards wearing the red are called the Sangonomiya Samurai, I think? And I call them guards just because I forget what samurai are. But it's roughly the same thing. But, they are actually on the opposing side. So I think it's like Tarasuna, which is here, and, Narukami Island? No, it's Kanazuka and Narukami Island that are with A, and then Yashori Island and Sangonomiya Island? I don't remember what it was called. But, those are basically the sides of the Civil War, and yeah, we're gonna kind of be participating in both sides as a little spoiler. Why do you have karmic debt on you? Did you defeat some ancient god or something? Please don't. That's an Electrum to get troll, actually. Oh, hi. Didn't notice you guys. Leave me alone! God, everybody is trying to attack me. This isn't fun. Because now the Archon herself was gonna attack me. Oh, man. Alright, what other place do I have to unlock? Here? Is it on? Is it up there? I think it might be. There's an Electroculus, actually. There's a lot of Electroculus around me. But I think the stamina is at its max right now, so even if I leveled it up, I wouldn't get max stamina. Okay, that's just gonna lead to the Electroculus level. Thought I was gonna do something useful, but apparently not. And these are shrines that can actually, in the Archon quest, I think we need to come here and, like, seal these shrines anyways. Like, defeat those characters and then just, like, click on it to stop this thunder. Though, I don't remember if it was a world quest or, part of the Archon quest. Not exactly sure. Get this one up here. I'm genuinely not sure how to get this one. I think it's actually behind a cage, like right over here. Like the cage door is right here or something. Either that or it's like right here and I just barely missed it. I'll probably investigate some of that off stream though. Probably. There's not gonna be any guarantee because I am very busy recently. Which is also surprising, actually. I do not want to fight you because you are actually kind of a tough boss, but that was like, I love seeing scratches in the floor, by the way. It's so cool. Is it down there? Oh, it better not be down there. Might be. Like the Magu Kenke, I think it's called. That guy sitting right over there. think it's like an animatronic of sorts. How do I unlock this? Oh god dang it! I can't light up these torches with it. Like this.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, what? How? Okay. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Guess I'll get to that later. I'm gonna go down here first. But back to what I was saying, the Magu Kenke is actually, no, thank you, is actually like an early game boss, technically. He was released, like, he was released really early. I think he was like 2.1 or something, or like 1.8 or something like that. When it was like a vacation event type thing. Like around the 2.8, 2.9 updates, there's like this island area called the Golden Apple Archipelago. It's actually really cool. It's a series of islands, and it's hard to explain the gist of it without actually like experiencing it, but basically it's just a bunch of characters that go to this island, figure out a few quests, that kind of thing. It's super fun, and you know, free primogems. That's always good. I really hope none of this hits me while I'm midair. It better not. I don't think it will, but I think like right over there somewhere is where another Kid Kujirai is gonna appear if it ever stops raining. No, I'm not exactly sure. These Kid Kujirais are like, I think there's like one per island or something. No, actually, I don't think there's one in Tatarasuna, but still. There's a bunch of Kid Kujirais, and I don't know how that kid can travel faster than I can. It doesn't logically make sense. And it makes me sad. Okay, I really hope this doesn't strike my boat either, because that would be bad. Let me get some stamina up first. I'm going to that waypoint right there. The Wave Rider waypoint, I think it's called? Please do not hit me. Jeez, A is really mad. Either that or it's the lightning from Tatarasuna. So I highly doubt that. And then we are going to be going to Sangonomiya Island. As long as I can get out of these ruins. I actually don't know the lore of these ruins, which that'll be fun to figure out. Can I go over here? Yeah, because this is really creepy. I don't know if, like, all across Teyvat is, like, the ruins of Khaenri'ah, or what. It's, like, showing the people, like, hey, don't mess with the Archons, because we'll turn you into hilichurls. For some reason. I don't know. Although, on this island, I'm just gonna call it Sangonomiya Island for now, because I genuinely don't remember what it's called. There is actually, I'm not gonna mess with you.
The insolent shall be punished.
No thanks. There is actually a way to get to a certain point, a certain dimension or domain. I don't know what it specifically is, but basically it's a lost island that the people of this island used to worship, and it's basically the ancestors of this island. You'll see much later because I actually do want to delve into the lore of that. But the island, or the domain? The realm, whatever it is called Enkanomiya, and that is actually really cool. Although I'm pretty sure there's someone that betrays us, I don't remember who. So that is a little spoilers. Oh man, why did that have to be so far up? These thingies are actually really helpful. Not like that. You go into them, it brings you to the other gate. As much as it diverts. Can this go over here? No. Oh, it can! Okay, where's that gonna take me? Because if it's glowing like this, then I'll take you to another door, but I don't know if it's gonna take me somewhere useful. I'm not gonna risk it. No, I'm not gonna bother with you either. I'll read your info later. I don't feel like it right now. I just want to get all the waypoints. And all the Statue of the Seven on the island. Oh, like, you could see the teleport waypoints. Like, you could see that one right there from here. But all the Statue of the Seven actually glow for a while. As you might have been able to see prior in probably other nations as well. Which is actually really cool. I like that they did. That teleport waypoint. Is there any other gates? I don't think there is. There's a lot of these electrical block puzzles, which are actually really hard to do. In my opinion. Probably just because I'm not doing them right, but I always have to like search up and find how to do them. And there's not like all electros. Speaking of Sealies, there's not all electro Sealies around Inazuma, and there's not like all Pyro Sealies around Dragonspine. There's actually like different Sealies, as you can see there. Like there was that Animo Sealy over there. I wonder, it would actually be really cool if they came out with different Sealies. Oh, ooh, this is gonna be beneficial. Please, please, thank you. Those doors are very finicky. Please don't get an Electroculus or anything. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, I remember this. I read this quest, actually. Her quest is down there, and I think it's like of a friend or something. Sea friend. That's dead? Question mark? It didn't read, I mean, there's some world quests that I actually read, but there's others that I haven't read. And then there's like an in-between where I've kind of read it, kind of not understood it. Though that's, again, why I'm streaming Genshin, so I can understand the lore as well as everybody else. Although I might be lagging a little behind because I'm not sure with everything else. What is giving me Mora? Oh, one of those Mora Badgers things. Technically, you're supposed to attack them and you get like 500 to 900 Mora, I think, but I think it's actually you that unlocks Enkanomiya, but I'm not going to talk to you. Because I want to do the actual Archon quest before I do any of the side quests. Even though Enkanomiya should technically be an Archon quest. Because it is technically another dimension. I want to touch the bubble. I want to go touch the bubble. So remember what that did. I think it actually unlocks a chest. Let's go touch the bubble. Touch the bubble! Woo! What is this gonna do? What did it do? Woo! Cool. Where'd it go? Oh! So it is working! Is it gonna unlock a chest? I don't remember. I think there's like 2 of these in Sumeru. Where'd it go? There it is. I know I said this last stream, but it is so much easier to drive the Wave Rider Waypoint. Or, Wave Rider Waypoint. It's so easy to drive the Wave Rider, on PC than it is mobile. Although I assume that accounts for literally everything. What is this even gonna do? Oh. That's completely useless. I'll unlock that later. So it did get me closer to one of these. Which I appreciate. So, these actually, I was explaining last stream, these are relay stones that you can move. And so long as you have Electro applied. Oh. They're not close enough. You can connect them, which is really cool. But I'm not gonna bother with that because they're long, tedious, and they involve brain work. And I don't feel like doing that right now. Is this door gonna take me anywhere useful? No, it's not. Facing the wrong way. Oh, I suppose I could have turned it to see. Sometimes you can't turn those doors. It just depends. What are these floating? Oh, are those floating jellyfish? Stop it. Go away. Oh, are those jellyfish? Oh, they're so pretty. I don't think those appeared on the mobile version. Either that or I didn't pay much attention. I mean, the bubbles, yes, they have appeared, but... Whoa. That's really cute, actually. Now, I think I'm supposed to unlock this with... Quest, I think? Either quest or a long and tedious puzzle. Both of which I'm not gonna do, so I'm gonna check that really quick after I get this one. I hope no one stops me. Where are electronics? Oh, yes, there is. Right in front of me. I'll get that later. Eventually. I say I'm gonna get it later, but it could be from a week to a month later. Yeah, this place has a lot to do with pearls, actually. Which, I mean, it's pretty and all, but it's very pink. Very pink and very blue. I don't know if I'd want to live here. Especially considering, I think they said that, like, it's very hard to grow plants here. So, I don't know why they would live here, but, yeah, it's their choice, I guess. Can I make it if I sprint? I don't. Is there any closer way? What I meant to do not put my pin down. Now, there is one of the islands down there that it's actually, like, really hard to get, all of the waypoints just because, eavesdropping, I was talking. We're just gonna ignore her, as we do with everybody else. For that island, it's actually quest locked. It's actually one of these more major quests, I think. I think it's Sarai Storm Chasers. Yeah, I think it's Sarai Storm Chasers that helps you unlock the rest of the island because the island is covered in fog. And if you go too far into it, it'll just teleport you back to... Oops. It'll teleport you back to a previous teleport waypoint that you previously unlocked. If you go too far into the fog, which, you know, really sucks. So I won't be able to get that far with that item. Oh, you actually left me pretty quickly. I'm genuinely surprised. Please don't activate. Please don't see me. You're gonna see me. Alright. Yep. Leave me alone! Thank you. No, don't target me. I don't like you targeting me. Please leave me alone. Hey. Oh, thank God they can't swim. Oh my God, if there was an enemy that could actually swim, that would be so terrifying. Is there an enemy that can swim, actually? I can't remember. I might actually have to come here again. I think this is quest locked, or... Yes, this is puzzle locked. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that now, but I am gonna unlock this. 'Cause I can't... Oh, please don't activate. Either of you guys. You're both gonna activate, aren't you? It's you, but you're a nuisance. My point! I was thinking of that exact attack. Because without a tanky shielder, I am very bad at dodging. I realized that that actually applies to a lot of games. I am going to unlock as much of this island as I can as well, because I think there's like one waypoint here that I can't unlock. I went to the wrong waypoint. Just because it's high in the air, and wait, no, Sarai Storm Chasers is actually this one, I think. It's not the Sacred Sucker Cleansing Ritual, because I remember that. Golden Slumber. This is a quest for Sumeru, I think. Don't know what that is. It may... the quest for there may unlock later. But we'll figure that out later. I think it might actually unlock once we get to the island, so I guess it might be a good thing that I'm doing a little exploring on stream. Because it's not this island that's necessarily foggy. Well, it kind of is, but... that's extremely menacing. But I think this is the Sarai Storm Chasers one. And then there is that island, I think it's that island, that is the extremely foggy one, where you can't travel without, you know, being teleported somewhere. This one is foggy, but it's just a menacing fog, I think. Yeah. See, that lightning is actually really creepy because it actually takes the form of a mountain. Like from this, the bottom of this rock, it kind of looks like it's forming, the lightning is forming in a triangle. So it kind of looks like it's forming a mountain in lightning. It's confusing and creepy and cool at the same time. Yeah, it kind of is forming a mountain because it's like around the rest of the edges of the mountain, and the other like rock parts of the mountain is like floating around it. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, actually. I think this is like the island where it shows the embodiment of A's will? Or something? It's either this place or Tatarasuna, but I think it's this place. That's like A's will. I am trying to avoid you guys, please! Stop it! Oh, I'm not doing a very good job at avoiding them. So now there's... Oh, there's two after me, actually. Leave me alone! Wait, what is that? Oh, that was the ammo shielder. I thought that was like a, one of those animal ball thingies. I don't remember what they're called, actually. But I am going to unlock these really quick. There's actually a lot more waypoints here, but that's fine. I'm getting more achievements, which I like. Oh, please don't tell me that waypoint is on the top mountain. Oh, I think it is. Of course it is. Man. That's Klee's quest that just appeared, and I am not going to do your quest, Klee. Can I unlock the other quest, actually? I cannot, because Venti's is 36, Mona's is 38, and then it's 40 from there on. And obviously, as you can tell, I am past 35. So I need to do the Ascension quest for that, and I am not going to do that. One, because I want to do the Archon quests and other quests on stream. And two, or lore-related quests on stream. And two, just because I need to raise my characters before that, just so I can have my characters raised before the enemies get harder to fight. Because that is going to be terrifying. Especially considering I have to fight a very terrifying enemy very soon. Ooh. I actually remember what Assassin's Shrine is. I never knew how to say this. Sassy? Sassy Shrine. A sassy shrine. It's a sassy shrine. Say that 10 times fast, Jesus. Filled with talking cats, basically. Actually, I think there's only one cat that talks, but it's... I don't know why that cat talks. I don't think it's like with the Adeptus where it's like part god. I think it's literally just a talking cat. Though, I don't know because I didn't read a lot of her quests. Because there were a lot of fetching quests. She also has repetitive... The talking cat also has repetitive day-to-day quests. Like the guy on... Where is it? Tatarasuna, right here. I actually like the word Tatarasuna. It's kind of fun to say. Then we're gonna go over here to the kitties. And then I think she's actually gonna pull me into the quest, though I don't remember. I'll read that later. Oh, kitties! I don't know why they would stay so close to lightning, because to my knowledge, animals don't like lightning.
The insolent shall be punished.
Because if we're speaking logically, when you're really close to lightning, your hair gets really staticky. And, you know, if you know cats, they're full of hair. So that would kind of be uncomfortable. Are the cats here yet, or do they move in after we stop the storm? I mean, I don't think we stopped the storm completely, but we stopped the main part of it, I think. There's an Electroculus. Is... Talking kitty up here? Are they? Is it... I don't remember if... No, maybe they appear after I get rid of the storm. Because this is normally where the talking kitty would appear. And I don't see any other kitties. Alright. Oh, wait, I do! Hello, who's your talking friend? I know she's a black cat. Okay, so there's you. Maybe she takes like a few days to appear or something. This water is something else. It's so pretty! Holy crap, 3 Electroculus? There's one that's in the tree. There's a second one. Don't know where that one is. I think that's like under the hill or something. And then that one that's above there. Holy crap. How many Electroculi are there actually? I think... See, the way they're flying is so weird. Oh, okay. You do you, I guess. You're just gonna watch them? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I scare away your meat, or were you scared by me? That... Okay. That was weird. Thanks. There's more boxes over here. But back to what I was saying. I think in... Let me look it up, actually. I think in Mondstadt there's only like 70, 80 or 90 animoculi, and there's like 160 geoculi, and then like 200 something electroculi, and I think it goes up per nation actually, which is weird. Don't know why it does that, but let me pull it up really quick. Because there's actually a lot. Special items. There's 66 animoculi. There's 80 crimson agates, which is on, which is basically the thing for Dragonspine. There is 131 geoculi, 181 electroculi. I thought there was more. And then 271 dendroculi. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I don't care. But still, that's a lot for Sumeru. Holy crap, am I gonna be grinding day and night. I remember some of them. See, I haven't explored the newest part of Sumeru yet, so there is some dendroculi over there. But I remember that there's a bunch of oculi that's either underground somewhere. It's hard to navigate these tunnels underground here. And then like some are quest locked, so that's gonna be extremely confusing because I don't want to start quests while I'm not on stream. As you can see, there's a barrier here. Now, this is a barrier I can go past, I think. Yes. But the closer I get, as you can see around the rim of my screen, my health will slowly begin to degrade. I don't know why, it's just an electro thing. Also, I'll be targeted by thunder a lot. Also you. So we're just gonna leave that. But I wanted to look up what that was, but I was gonna be attacked either way by both lightning and a Hydro Mage. Hydro Fatui Mage, I think she is. So the Fatui are being really suspicious. We're actually gonna learn more of the Fatui later on in the quest, but that is actually gonna take a little while. Now, if I go up here, am I gonna actually be targeted by thunder? I know I'm gonna... Yes, I am. Okay. So here's the barrier. I like that there's a barrier that you can actually see. Okay, I want to get them off my tail. Leave! And the closer I get to that mountain, the more I'm gonna be targeted by this thunder. Suck it, eh? Okay, I'm gonna be targeted, but I don't care. Not what I meant to do! Excessive electro. Some regions Sumeru are affected by electro concentration, while in these regions you will gradually lose HP. This phenomenon is known as Bale Thunder. Use electro granite to protect yourself against the harmful effects of Bale Thunder. Whew! I think that was like the fastest I talked in a long, long time.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Oh yeah, you got stomach cramps. Lumine died. Holy crap. Okay, so that's Bale Thunder. Basically, as I said, as I read, if you use the Electrograna, which I don't actually know where one is right now, there's one right here. If you use this, you'll actually be protected for a short while. And since I have a level 1 Electrograna, I'll only be protected for like a few seconds at most. Wait, where is this waypoint actually? Is it underground? Please don't. Me? Really? I don't know if the Electrogranite actually protects you from the thunder per se, but it does protect you from losing HP. I think that's actually where I start Sarai Storm Chasers, with that lady right there. Don't know why she'd want to get so close to this island though, because it is honestly terrifying for any mere mortal. Especially if they don't have a vision, jeez. It is terrifying when you lose stamina up there, and you're like somewhere high up, or you're like gliding somewhere, and the thunder is targeting you, because if you get hit by the thunder, it's considered a critical attack, I think? Where the heck is it? Is it underground? Oh, it is. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know if the Electrograna actually protects you from the thunder per se. Oh, right. Yeah. If you're like mid-air and you're running low on stamina and you can't run, it is terrifying because thunder targets you very quickly. So then you can't avoid the thunder, and then every time you get hit by the thunder, it's considered a critical attack, I think, which in some critical attacks, if you get hit while you're like mid-air or just hit normally, you'll be knocked back and do a little animation that will take some time to recover from. And by the time that happens, you would be hit by thunder again, and it sucks a lot. I actually need the Electrograna to get up there to one of the waypoints, but I might do that later, actually. Because that is actually pretty terrifying. And I actually don't need to do that right now, because I don't think I need to go to this island or the other island for the Archon quest, which is nice. I think it's just Tatara Suna. Watatsumi Island, that's what it's called. I think I just need to go to Watatsumi Island, Yashori Island, Kanazuka, and Narukami Island. Though I am still gonna unlock these just because. Although these ones are gonna be a little terrifying to get. Is this one the one that's mid-air? I think it is. How am I gonna get up there? I don't know. I guess we're gonna figure this out. Lumine, eat before you get targeted again. Oh, you can't eat much. That's perfect. I'm using the low foods just to get them out of the way because obviously I have 79 sweet madames that I can use much later. Where's this gonna take me? Please, take me. Thank you. Oh, okay. Where is this gonna take me exactly? Oh, please don't. Oh, thank God. Thought that was just gonna put me there. Please don't make me get that Electroculus. I don't want to get it. Don't make me get it. I don't want to get it. No. No, you're gonna make me get that. So I'm just gonna avoid that. Can I rotate this? I can't rotate it! Ooh! Okay. Yep. And as you can see, I am slowly losing HP, so I think that waypoint is actually in the air. So we're gonna figure out how to do that later with Sarai Storm Chasers. Though I think I actually have unlocked it before? Without Sarai Storm Chasers? I don't know. Why did... Wait! I didn't unlock Noelle's thing? Oh no. Lumine, go! Oh! Well, there she goes. Was that a thing that Noelle can do? Wait. Noelle's shield just appeared. Out of nowhere. Summons a protective stone armor dealing geo damage to surrounding opponents, creating a shield. Skills based on all defense. What the heck? What was that? I didn't activate Noelle's thing. He's in the party, but not on the field. This ability triggers. And when your active character's HP falls below 30%, creates a shield for your active character that lasts 20 seconds. Oh, Noelle, you are a goddess! Oh! If I hadn't read this, I would have been terrified because that would have been really creepy. And absorbs damage equal to 400% of Noelle's defense. I don't understand that, but whatever. The shield has 150% damage absorption, effectiveness against all elemental and physical damage. This effect can only occur once every 60 seconds. Oh, Noelle! You are a goddess! Okay, yeah, this is very dangerous. Lumine, you are gonna eat this. And then you're actually gonna eat some of the sweet madames. Because they are the best food, in my opinion. Alright, which one am I going to next? This one. Actually, let me figure out how to get to that one. I think both of these are actually in the air. So I may not have no luck and may end up killing my characters off, but it's a price worth paying. Now, I need to figure out how to get an electric hammer. Though I think I actually need to do Sarai Storm Chasers. Holy crap, my HP is going down like a hot knife in butter. What the heck? What is that? Please don't kill me while I'm in the air. Okay, so I can't rotate this, so I don't think I can actually get the... Oh, god dang it! I forgot to jump. I'll figure that out later, I guess. Lumine, please. Lumine, please. I can't go in that water. That water will kill me even faster. Noelle, you're a goddess, but this isn't gonna help me in this situation. Oh, no. Alright, there she goes. I'm sorry. She's gonna die. Yep, there she goes.
Is not the end.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the waypoints. Please. A, stop targeting me. A's will, whatever this is. Is this door gonna help me? No, it's not. Oh no. Noelle, please, I could really use your help even though it's not that much help, but it's still helpful. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No! Eh. See, this protects me,
Please
as
stay
you can see.
indoors until the storm passes. I will deal with any urgent outdoor business.
Until the storm passes, you say? Sure. Like, this storm is totally gonna pass. Don't bow, Noelle. It's a very dangerous situation we're in. Noelle, please. You are a goddess among men and women, but please stop bowing at random situations. Especially in the cases which I am in danger. I think it's midair. No, no, please! Oh, I'm just being targeted more and more. Is it midair? Oh, it is! It's up there! Alright, well, we're just gonna pretend that never happened. None of that ever happened. Xiangling? She's not dead. She's perfectly fine. Everyone is healed. Everyone is fine. Nothing ever happened. We're gonna go to the other smoky island. Or foggy, whatever. And pretend like none of that happened. Because nothing happened. Exactly. God, I put many characters through torment and I don't even mean to. I'm just trying to get the waypoints. Which apparently I can only get with Sarai Storm Chasers. And I actually got an Oculi without meaning to. So that sucks. Even just a simple thing like that is gonna confuse me. Oh, I actually don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get to this because it is really foggy, like, even before you reach the island. Why is the Wave Rider so far away? That's not fair. Yeah, like, as soon as you get in the boat, it starts to get foggy. Although it's more like the menacing fog from there, it's also part of this island. Please don't teleport me away. I know where I'm going, Paimon, please. Please, Paimon. Please don't. It's an island. So long as you... I mean, if you get lost, so long as you go forward, you'll reach the end of the island eventually. I mean, so long as it's not like a time loop thingy that's making you go in circles. Which would be actually really trippy. Please say I can unlock this. Oh, and I know a sad quest actually appears here. Okay, so it's not foggy here, but it's gonna get really foggy towards the island. As you might be able to see. See, there's actually a really sad quest with this island and unlocking the fog. So it's really sad that it's playing sad music. I haven't read the quest, but from what I know, it is very sad. It actually has something to do with that island, I think. That and like a giant bird seeking vengeance, I think? I'm not sure. Where's the fog at? Don't lie to me, Genshin. I know there... Yep, there it is. I know it's gonna get really foggy, so it's where you can't see. God dang thing. It's gonna get much foggier than this if you actually go on the island. So I'm not gonna be able to unlock many waypoints. But that's fine. Almost there. And then I think this is the last... Yeah, this is the last island among these. And I cannot unlock the rest of the waypoints though those waypoints don't necessarily matter for the Archon quest. To my knowledge. See, I wonder when the Statue of the Seven actually appeared, because they look like really broken. So I assume they're really old, because it shows like the Archon's previous forms. Like this was... I think Makoto was actually the ruler. See, in Inazuma there was 2 Archons before the Archon War and before like stuff with Conria. Yeah, not many waypoints. But I know there's like one right here that I can get. There's actually a lot of ghosts around this island, which is creepy, but we'll get to that later. Is Surumi Island? Yeah, Surumi Island. Like before the fall of Conria, there was A and Makoto, and it'll explain who both of them are later on. But I think I don't know if the statue is actually of A or Makoto. Because they're 2 different people, but they were seen as one single Archon, which I don't know why. I think that was just because they ruled side by side? But I don't remember. See, there is a waypoint right there that I can unlock. But I think that's like the only one on the island that I can. Let me just do this. Now there's you, Hilly Charles, but you are not as bad as Thunder Island over there. Yes, you are Electro, but that doesn't bother me much. I know how to avoid your attacks. Definitely not the Bane of A's Thunder. Paimon, please. Paimon, please. I know where I'm going, I promise. I see the waypoint. Let me reach it! See, if you go too far in, I'll actually show you. As you can see, well, as you can't see anything, basically. I don't know where I'm going, but if you go too far into the fog, Paimon will retrieve you. And actually, I can't reach this teleport waypoint at all. Like, I'm trying to click on it right now. Can't. That's because of the fog. And I have a feeling like this map was specifically created by Lumine as she like slowly travels. Oh, there's something over there. As she like slowly travels, and like she just put like cross marks over here just to indicate that it's fog. No, let me read it. Let me read it. I lost my way amidst the mist. I wasn't even walking. Whatever. I'll probably read that later. It's basically like the mist slowly appears and it slowly engulfs you so you can no longer find your way back to anything. So long as you go one direction, you'll eventually reach the end of the island, though it may take a while. There's always an end to something. But no! I'm gonna go far out here because, as you can see, the fog is actually right here. And I think you can actually get lost amidst the mist. Say that 10 times fast. While in your Wave Rider as well. Though I don't know the true story behind this island. Please don't make me get lost. Okay, I'm at the edge of the map. Now I should be fine to go to the Golden Wolf. I don't remember what he's called. What is he called? The Golden Wolf Lord? Yeah, Golden Wolf Lord. I got that right. That's genuinely surprising, actually. This island is really creepy and sad. Why are those clouds hanging so low? Are those clouds? I don't know if those are clouds. Like right there and right there. Why can't I? There we go. Okay, I'm not trying to get to the edge of the map because then Paimon will Actually, I'm curious what will happen if you're at the edge of the map with your Wave Rider. Will Paimon do the same thing she always does?
How about we explore
Yep.
the area ahead of us later?
And then she takes us back. You're so tiny compared to the Wave Rider. Oh my god. That is so cute. Yeah, basically she does that with literally everything. But I didn't know they actually added a voice line to that. That's actually cool. Because before, it was just the text, Paimon appearing, and then, like, slowly taking you back to the rest of the map. See, I think the golden... See, I really hope, at the end of the game, they actually release the Golden Apple Archipelago to play, but I think it's, like, around here, because obviously it's, like, a part of Mondstadt, but I think it's, like, around here in the sea. Although this ocean is very big into that, so I don't know. Can I unlock this? I should be able to. That's creepy. That looks like just a baby tornado, even though, you know, it's very dangerous and very deadly to characters. Please don't make me get lost. Okay, that fog was making me very nervous. Nice, I should be able to. Not what I mean to click. Okay, now you guys are actually gonna be a bugger because if these wolves hit you, I don't remember what they're called. Well, I'll find out in a second. If they hit you, they can actually, like, your health will slowly go down, and actually doesn't matter if you have a shield. If they hit you no matter what, your health will go down. Which, obviously, is a pain. According to, what is it called? Surumi Island? Serai Island. Yeah, Serai Storm Chasers. This is Surumi Island. Oh, I wonder if I can actually unlock this if I go all the way around the island. Maybe. Can I come in from another end? That might be... Ooh, I can do this. Can use this shrine to go over to this waypoint and then go over to the Wave Rider waypoint. Big brain! And then we should be able to continue the Archon quest, which I'm actually getting very nervous about because I'm not going to say anything because that is spoilers for to anyone who doesn't know what's going to happen. And there is a chance that someone, you know, couldn't know what's going to happen. That's really creepy that there's, like, no clouds and it's just the sun. Sun go down quickly? Yeah, it kind of does. Strange. Okay, that was really creepy that it just disappeared behind the mountains. That was really creepy. And then instantly just turned night, apparently. Or, yeah, I think it's night. I think it is. Yeah. So, last time we left off in the Archon quest, we met Ayaka. She actually has another name, but we also found out about this thing called a Tri-Commission, which basically runs Sumeru directly under the rule of the Raiden Shogun, aka the Queen, if you want simpler terms. The Queen, aka the Archon of this nation. And there's actually, like, I don't know if there's a Raiden Shogun today in Japan, but there was previously a Raiden Shogun, which is actually really cool. But I don't know much about that, so I'm not gonna say much about that. Yes, it is that. But last time we learned about this Tri-Commission, and Ayaka is in this Tri-Commission. I think she's in... There's... the Yashiro Commission, which Ayaka is in. There's the Kujo Commission, I think? Oh, what am I gonna have to do to unlock this one? Please? Oh, I have to defeat the Hilly Churls for that. I'm not gonna do that because I'm lazy. Man. Nah, I'm not gonna. So I just need to head this way and maybe I can get it. But there's 3 commissions and there are things under those 3 commissions. The Yashiro Commission is, actually the, what's her last name? Give me one sec. I don't remember their last name, but their clan is basically the first director under the Yashiro Commission, which is part of the Tri-Commission that rules separate parts of Inazuma. For a better explanation, you should probably watch my previous streams, but I'm not going to force you to do anything. Kamisato. The Kamisato clan is directly under, is the main ruler of the Yashiro Commission, which basically does, like, public affairs and things, I think. And then there's, like, other things in the Tri-Commission and other clans under the Tri-Commission, and, they basically rule separate things for Inazuma. They're kind of puppets for Raiden, but they're also not, because I'm not going to explain too much because it is semi-spoilers, but whatever. Please tell me I can actually unlock this. I am so close, Paimon. Please, 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 please. I think I can, since I can actually see it on the map. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why did it teleport me here? Alright, well, we're just gonna get back to that. And Ayaka actually told us about, there was 3 people that had lost their visions, 3 people that had lost their visions due to the Vision Hunt Decree. Basically hunting visions because it is at a risk to eternity, which, the Archon is the Archon of. She's the Archon of Electro and Eternity. Then we're basically finding out what happened to these 3 people. I don't know why specifically, but, the village guardian who lost his vision seems to have forgotten why he remained there in the first place. Basically, Toma showed us the all-knowing statue, I think it's called? He showed us the statue with visions inlaid in the wings, and within it, Lumine got close to it, and she realized that she could sense the ambitions from those visions, specifically. Because visions are the embodiment of ambition. So once that's taken away, a lot of people don't have will to do anything, really. As you'll be able to see. Hi, what's going on?
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why
her
are you
little
doing
maid.
this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
See, we told Ayaka that we were just trying to find her sibling, and she was like, yeah, I'll get you to the Shogun now, do these things for me. And it is so sad because the Traveler, she's just trying to find her sibling. And she needs to get to all the Archons to do that. Well, technically it's part of her journey that she still needs to complete, and her journey to begin with was to find her sibling, to find more answers, and so on and so forth.
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
How can you tell? Wait, why are we on this side? I mean, I get that's logically where we came from. That's Tenshikaku, but... okay. What's going on here, Granny and Grandpa? So why the change? What's going on? Why does he look so pissed?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt Decree.
Everyone has a problem with the Vision Hunt Decree, and I agree.
Nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
It's basically losing your ambition. Once you have your ambition stripped from you, there's nothing you can really do, because it's like a good drug, basically, a vision. Like, it's granted to you, and then you have all this ambition to do stuff, and then it's taken away from you, and you're just an empty shell, basically. I don't actually know what happens if you get your vision back after it's taken away from you, if you get your ambition back, or if you're just still like an empty shell not knowing what to do. What kind of vision did he have? I don't know a lot about the visions and how to get them specifically.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him.
Oh, it's more than just
he went
important.
off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
A wanderer, you
Truth
say?
be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
He is, but...
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
That too, but... What am I supposed to do about this? Get his vision back? How am I gonna do that? What do you have to say about this, Granny?
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What happened?
Tejima
Very
has protected
close.
this place ever
Someone
since he
who's actually
arrived here
kind of
30
shorter
years
than
ago.
Lumine. How is
Keeping
that
out the
possible?
treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers.
Again, like a good
He has
drug.
put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
It's Zane's fault. She has... I can't justify what she's doing, but... Holy crap, that statue is really that big? Anyways, I can't justify what she's doing because she's killing people, she's killing their ambitions, she's doing all that, but she has a specific reason why she's doing that, and her backstory's not the saddest, I would say, but it's one of the sad... Actually, yeah, it is one of the most sad backstories. And I'm honestly surprised, I mean, I know she's Archon, but I'm honestly surprised she's not the Archon of Animo, because she lost a lot of friends, and someone very dear to her. That's part of the reason why she's doing this, but it's not completely the reason. But, ooh, enigmatic page. But A has a reason why she's doing this, and I'm not going to explain that reason because I think she'll explain it herself. But it's... I don't know how to say this, but basically she has her... I think she has her heart in the right place, just not doing it the correct way. I'll explain more later because I don't want to give any spoilers to those who don't know what's going on. What's going on, Tejima? Is that how you say your name?
Tejima.
Yep.
So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
What reason would you have to leave? You lived here for a long time. This is your home. Those little ghost thingies are so cute.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here.
Because you decided to
And
protect
what
them
made
with
me
your
want to come
vision?
here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
Because
I don't
You
have
like
answers to those
these
questions
people? I don't
because
know.
I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
slice of your ambition is
past,
gone. Or all of
I
it.
knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Do we have to go to the well?
But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Nice try. Maybe there's something like a book or the people trying to help him remember? Because his vision is gone. That was his ambition. That was some of his memories. I think the reason he stayed is, I don't know for certain, but think the reason he stayed is because he wanted to protect the people he loved. But he doesn't remember why he did that.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
They give him the diary?
I keep a diary?
You don't even remember that you kept
If
a
you
diary?
say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
You want me to bring you lavender melon?
yes,
Because I stole
yes,
some
you
from your
do.
village.
And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a
Those
few
little things are lavender
interesting
melon that I
things.
stole.
Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
Yeah, don't mind me
Around
like
here
looking at it
somewhere.
or anything.
Let's take a look.
How are we gonna find a diary in a village?
To find the
I mean,
diary.
it's small, but
We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
to try to help him remember? Because the village cares for you, Tejima. Don't leave. You have no reason to stay, but you have no reason to leave. Is this? Oh, is this it? Oh, that's the lavender melon.
Tejima's diary, all right.
Nice.
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish.
Oh.
I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead.
Oh.
Today,
I don't even know what that looks like.
rescue a kid
That's
who had
adorable.
fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Oh, well, yeah. It kind of sucks when people don't elaborate all the time. Those little ghost things are so cute. I think, like, I see a lot of rocks on these roofs. And there's, like, seashells on this one. I think it's, like, kind of a nail type thing. It's not the nail specifically, but it keeps the roof kind of in place. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's like an oldish type thing. Since this game is like based off like really old times, as you could tell by everybody's outfit except the Traveler, her sibling, and Paimon. And Dainsleif,
I went kite flying today.
kind of.
The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so So I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
I want to keep a diary.
Wait!
Though I
there's
never
more.
have time to write
I
in the
went
diary.
to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it
Oh,
is still my most treasured possession.
I remember
Now
that.
that's the kind of info we're
Kind
looking
of.
for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
That one? I guess it is that one. Okay. Is there something in the shrine? Something omamori? What does omamori mean? Omamori are Japanese amulets commonly sold at the Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples dedicated to particular Shinnokami as well as Buddhist figures and are said to provide various forms of luck and protection. Oh! These are so cute! So these are what omamori are. I'm hardly religious in anything, but I want to create these. These are really cute. I'm gonna show the stream this actually because these are so freaking cute. Look at these! Oh, I've seen this in some animes sometimes. Oh, these are so cute! I've seen these in some animes. Oh my god, those are so freaking cute. Oh, I can't get over those. So this is in the omamori. I never knew what those were. Or called.
So this is the omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Looking at the
sense.
color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him
It's
all
tiny,
the
yeah,
time,
but
there's a
I
chance
assumed
some
it
of his
wasn't
elemental
tiny.
energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Maybe? Use elemental sight to find clues in the diary? Clues in the diary? Whoa, do you have electrovision or something? Or is that just how Lumion sees things? Is it in the well? Wait, is the well over there? Oh, never mind, the well's over there. That must be part of the different quest. It's over here. Is it behind the tree? Oh! He buried something!
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here.
No!
Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
I don't know what your definition of pretty amazing is, but it's probably going to be pretty amazing to him.
Looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Great context clues,
Honda
Paimon.
Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during war, go wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. Oh, I remember this! Oh my god, this is actually sad. It's here.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end,
I
huh?
don't remember if they did.
Let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
He might leave now to try to find that thing and or person? Should we really show him? I mean, it's his choice ultimately, but Tejima, don't leave. These people depend on you.
I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting.
Look,
And I
your
guess
handwriting?
the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
You wrote that letter to yourself then?
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still,
How old were you
it's
30
clear
years
that
ago?
I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
So it was like a love then? I mean, love does crazy things, but... Oh, that's actually really cute that you decided to wait so long.
And just look at all the things
But-
that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
You said that was your handwriting. Did you mean in the diary? Because the note says, meet me in Conda Village if we get separated in the war. He's in Conda Village. So then, was it the lady that sent him that note? And then he just kept it under that tree? Because it wouldn't make any sense other way. I think.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
Aw.
Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
In a way, you were. Elementally.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad? Well, of course it makes him feel sad.
No, not especially.
Huh? So I
After
love
all,
Japanese
I've
pants and
forgotten who she
kimonos. They're
was.
so cool.
Her face, her voice.
Is that a kimono? I think
the
it
things
is.
we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
It is kind of a kimono. I mean, it's not, but it is. Okay, I really like Japanese clothes. Specifically, kimonos.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So, do you still plan on leaving then?
I think maybe not.
Yes!
If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Oh.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
Yes, but if she loved you that much, then... First of all, why would it take 30 years for her to get here? Second, she said if the war separated us, go to Conda Village. So clearly she was in Zuma. But why would it take her 30 years? It might be upsetting for her, but if she loves you, then she'll realize that weird shadows. Anyways, she'd realize that it wasn't your fault that you got your vision taken.
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness.
Again,
in my heart.
once they
How
lose their
curious.
visions, it's like a...
Why am I thinking like this when I
Husk.
don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing.
I mean, my sibling is missing.
Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Oh,
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all. Oh,
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too.
you lose your ambitions and you
That
become an
certainly
empty
explains
husk.
The state Tejima was in earlier.
There's
At
still
least
two
we
others.
were able to help him, weren't we?
Kind of. As much as we could, I
Well,
guess.
Let's go find the next person.
It's not like we can find a missing person that's been, missing for
According
30
to
years
this
when we
comic
can't find her
info,
sibling.
The second one who lost their vision is a
800? Holy crap. Oh, what were you gonna say, Paimon? I cut her off and now she's not gonna talk to me. Find the next person who lost their vision. How did the samurai who lost his vision become stuck in a quagmire of troubles? Never heard it put like that before. Brought upon him by the people. Wasn't he the guard? Wasn't he the samurai that lost his vision that was working for the Vision Hunt Decree? So he had no reason for his vision to be taken? Or was it the other guy that wanted to be the strongest warrior? Because there's two. Two more. Why is it all guys? It's weird. There's another quest, but I don't care.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun.
Tenryou
They're the
Commission,
ones
that's it.
responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree.
Tenryou, Kujo, and Yashiro, I think, is the Tri-Commission?
But why would they take action against one of their own?
Okay, so yeah, this guy was a samurai for the Tenryou Commission, and they took the guy's vision, and yeah, that's not good. Oh, let me search something up really quick. What is the Tri-Commission Genshin? I'm trying to find who's in the Tri-Commission. Okay, so there is the Tenryou Commission. The Yashiro Commission and the Kanjo Commission. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Alright then. And they rule over certain things in Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't get it. Huh?
And apparently the Tenryou
seems to be
Commission is
some commotion
directly
over
under
there.
the Shogun,
Let's go see what's happening.
as you can see.
I'll
Oh,
ask
I remember
one more
this.
time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
Aw.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
He's not trying
You
to.
samurai
He got
think
his
you
vision
can just do
taken away.
whatever you please?
He's kind of
The Tenryou
disabled.
Commission will hear of this.
Emergency provisions, like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Who's Kurosawa?
What? We just happened to be passing by.
We're
We
helpers.
heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
I'm not taking sides
This is
here.
Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions.
He's
to
got
the
a
area,
berry on
and
his
he's the one
shoulder.
responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything.
Yeah, don't you find that strange? That he's only doing that now? Dum Dum, think.
He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it.
Think, Dum
We'll
Dum.
starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man.
He
But
probably
he's shown
is.
his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
No, I
It's
don't
no wonder
think
all
so.
the visions have been confiscated.
I don't
The
remember.
rising shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
Yeah,
This must be one of the
she's the
people
reason
Ayaka
he
asked us
lost
to
his
help.
vision.
But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
Because
and see
maybe
what
he
has to say.
is the kind man that he was fabled to be. Thank you for not pulling your blade on them, Kurosawa. That's respectable. Very respectable.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions.
Oh, you lost your memory, didn't you?
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day.
Aww.
The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently.
Don't
I even
glare at him like
disappointed
that.
the Raiden Shogun.
You keep your look away.
And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange.
BS.
You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember
Look
the
away!
details.
I'm going to smack you
All I know is
myself.
that I would perform certain things every month, but I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
They probably
Does
do.
it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
Probably.
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
I believe you.
To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders.
I'm going to stab both
Which
of
is
you.
why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
I feel like he would have a
We better
Geo-vision.
confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
You call them treasure hoarders, but I think they're actually samurai. Not like the Shogun samurai or any other important samurai, but just like the treasure hoarders version. Samurai version of treasure hoarders, basically. I think they're down here. Yep. Or maybe it is actual treasure hoarders. Fight me! Oh. I was
We
gonna
really
plunge.
outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot.
Now you, I get
mean,
to stab
besides that
freely.
one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
Mm-hmm. Stuff your greedy pockets before I
Today's
stuff
just
you
the
with my
beginning.
sword.
I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
Oh, more of the plunder, actually.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders.
How are we behind them?
Let's teach them a lesson.
Oh, yeah. Please. Thank you. Why are you just standing there? Idiots.
I must leave no stone.
Oh,
There's just
there
three of
goes Oldamora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Forget it. Tell us what you know about Kurosawa.
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember.
One of the houses you raided?
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
You shouldn't have hit
So what
any
did you
place.
see
Or I'm gonna hit you upside the head.
With food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside.
You didn't even look inside?
I didn't want anyone else
Man,
to
you
see
guys
it,
are
so I
idiots.
was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
How about I take both you and the box?
Deal. Now show
No!
us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too.
Ooh.
And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here.
So Kurosawa owes Aoi, which actually means blue in Japanese. Or Aoi owes Kurosawa.
We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this.
If Kurosawa is down in the dumps and doesn't have emergency provisions, then I'm guessing he owes Miss Aoi.
As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Nice, Paimon.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Oh, definitely not.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Can I take your stuff too, please? I mean, I took the Mora from them, I guess. They left this stuff, but I can't pick this up at all. Talk to Aoi in the general goods shop and find out what happened. Huh. I have a feeling Kurosawa owes her, but I don't know. I don't remember!
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've
That's a
got
fun word.
everything you need.
Tsukumomono.
Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Is inquiring about things gonna cost more? Because I know it does cost more to ask things in certain places. Can you tell us more about these IOUs?
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Knew it.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
Before she explains, I'm guessing that it's like he signed a bunch of IOUs, got the emergency provisions for those people, and then would pay Miss Aoi back eventually. But his top priority was to get the food for them. So now that he lost his memory, he also didn't remember about the IOUs, and he didn't remember about the emergency provisions, and Kurosawa is really the good guy in this situation. Even though he's a shogun and samurai, he is still a good guy in this situation.
How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Like food?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
No.
However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket
That flower is
recently,
glowing.
and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
Just to help the
So
people.
That's how he was getting those emergency provisions.
And now they're trying to blame him for not having emergency provisions when he would even have to write out IOUs just to get them food. He is in debt because of them. And they're blaming him for that. Oh, I want to smack all of them upside the head except Kurosawa.
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price is increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating.
Can't they
how
get
much
their
they
own
needed to
emergency
sustain them
provisions?
each
There's an
time.
ocean not far from here. They can fish. For God's sakes. Must have carefully calculated how much they need to sustain them each time. Oh.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning.
So he got extra.
So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Kurosawa!
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
Just to help them.
No one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
See, the depressing thing is that this happens all the time in real life. This happens with, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some police officers, military veterans, military people, people who work in high standing sometimes. This happens far too often in the real world, and it is honestly depressing.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
Clearly.
If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
That
Of
part
course,
is his
I'm sure there
fault,
would still have
but
been some unrest.
still.
What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
Yeah.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Maybe he just didn't want them to think they owed him anything.
If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember. This is actually how I got the IOUs.
I see.
I didn't steal them from him. I mean,
that reminds
treasure
me,
hoarders did, but
it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
sword by his side?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
Oh,
I've asked
I
him about
remember
its origin.
this.
He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it.
Don't make an
Everything has its
offer
price,
on
at
something
least
from his
that's what I
father.
think.
Don't be greedy.
Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for.
Maybe.
Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Ugh,
But we didn't buy anything.
I knew it.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
Greedy.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was
Wha-
explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
1,000.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession.
Yeah, and she tried to buy it.
Talk to Kurosawa
Or at least said
again
she was gonna
and
try
see
to
if
buy
he
it
can
from him.
remember anything.
Highly doubt he's gonna remember anything since, you know, his vision was taken, but... Oh, Kurosawa, why do you have to be so nice? I wish you had just told them in the first place. It is kind of your fault that you're receiving backlash, but it's a thankless job, and maybe you just didn't want them to think they owed you anything? Oh, there's literally an ocean right there. They can fish!
What are you
Your head
by
just
yourself?
above his shoulder.
Where did those other two go?
That's adorable.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Oh,
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Kurosawa, no!
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Well, about that. You recount your encounter with the
That
treasure
just about
hoarders
sums it up.
conversation
It
and with
turns out
Aoi.
that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Is that the sword?
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't
Guess.
really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation?
Because you cared for them?
I really don't understand.
Oh.
But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Do you mind if I have a look at the sword?
This sword was once wielded by my father.
That sword there?
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door.
Oh.
My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
Oh.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
What if you get your
All I
vision
can
back? Do you,
remember now
like,
is my
remember?
father
Do you get
telling
your
me
ambitions
that
back,
this
or
blade bore his
are
life's
you
creed.
still an empty husk?
Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands.
Oh.
And said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Oh.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt.
How could you see
Can
that?
you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice. Oh, the sword fights for virtue and justice. Oh.
Virtue and justice?
You know what that is? You
Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on
You
seemingly
fought for
endless
virtue
debts
and
to make others
justice.
happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all.
Oh.
But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up.
But you also didn't tell them that you were going in debt because of it.
The Tenryo Commission seized
For
my
some
vision.
reason. We need to tell
And
them.
the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
Unless we tell them the whole truth.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade.
'Cause you're a kind
I'm
man.
incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Oh.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt.
Yeah.
The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter, I guess.
Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience.
Obviously.
Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
Thank God.
Let's go find the next poor soul.
That's it? We're not gonna tell them what happened? We're not... That... Aww. That's actually sad. Wait, we didn't get to help Kurosawa, though? I mean, we can't get his vision back, but... Aww. I feel really bad. Kurosawa. Hey, why did you take the vision of the person that was trying to help you? Please don't be so mean. This one is of the person wanting to be the greatest swords wielder. It's the sword master who aimed to be the greatest under heaven descended into madness after losing his vision. You decide to help his disciples investigate the cause. I don't know, losing his vision? Was there anything we can help?
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
Really?
Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
There's a lot of arts in Inazuma where it's like creating swords, sword techniques, that kind of thing. There's a lot of them.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
A dojo is basically like a Japanese thing where you can challenge people and you get up in higher rank, I believe, if you win the battles. Though I don't know for certain.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine.
Maybe.
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
But he lost his vision.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him.
Oh.
Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
Oh, I remember
It's
why.
just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Why do people always go to the first assumption that whenever, like, you act a little different some days, you're possessed? That's so strange.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Clearly.
Who are you?
Helpers.
I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Harass
Don't
you?
make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
I won't live to regret
I'm
it.
so wrong. We just came here to...
I think we swapped the situation here, but we're here to become disciples. What?
Disciples?
Same. What?
Yep. mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason
Oh,
we came all this
right.
way, to seek him out and ask him to train us.
I remember.
But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
I'm not around from
Please,
Tibet.
accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering.
Possessed.
He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
Give me 1 second. I'm not going back until I can call him my sensei. Oh, smart.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave.
They decided to pretend to become disciples just so they could get more information, because clearly they weren't going to give much information.
Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard.
Yes?
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
But
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then,
got his vision taken?
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away.
Yep.
He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train.
Why?
Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think
I mean, I get training with him,
he's
maybe,
been
but
possessed by an evil spirit.
train generally?
So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if
He's
I'm
not
honest,
possessed.
I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You don't know what the big tower in the sky is? I completely forgot what it was to say. Oh yeah, people don't know what happens to people that lose their visions. Like, they all make it seem like, oh, we don't know what happened. I mean, he lost his vision, yeah, but was it that important? Maybe they don't know, since they don't have a vision specifically? I don't know.
you haven't heard of it? It's the largest
That
shrine
one.
on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself.
Yeah, something like
Not
that.
that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
It's not an exorcism.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
No.
Guess
Well,
we should
maybe,
come back
but-
this evening and see for ourselves.
Don't think he's possessed. I just think that, that they change personalities when they lose their vision, their ambition. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness.
I literally
Sensei one
just
of his
talked to you a
fits of
second
madness.
ago.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize.
Yeah,
But
there's
they
a
all
reason
seemed
for
to be
that.
the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Uh-huh.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue.
Continue?
The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
He might actually be
Please,
mad at you
excuse me
that
for a
you
moment while I
called an
fetch some water.
exorcism for him,
If
but
he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
were you gonna get him seawater or something? Oh? Who are you? Oh, I remember you! Don't run away, you coward!
Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Yeah, and quickly! Come here, you! I'm not gonna read these right now. But I am going to get the Prima Gems from them. I got 10. How many do I have? Ooh, I think I have enough for 2 more, I think. Yeah. Almost 3. I need 3 more to get another 10-fold, even though I'm not going to get 5 stars since, you know, last time I got a 5-star.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Well, clearly this is the way he went, unless he jumped off with like a wind glider or something, but he's an old man, so I highly doubt that.
Definitely the right place?
It looks like an old man.
Let's look a little further up.
I'll collect that later. Hello?
Suspicious person sighted. That's gotta be him.
Who are you and what were you doing over there?
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
I honestly don't know. Lumina's like 517 years old. So she's like 500 something years older than you, 400 something years older than you. So I honestly don't know.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
Ooh, do I?
Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Does he?
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that
I'm not
time anymore.
being one of his disciples.
But if you must
just
know,
a lie.
I am Domon's senior.
Really?
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Azai?
Anzai.
Anzai.
Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
So then why were you at his dojo?
When we were young,
Why
we
is that
trained
one
under
window
the same
blacked
sword
out? That's
master,
weird.
studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world.
Okay, so he had ambition to do specific things and you didn't, and you're mad about that? He had a goal.
Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title
yeah, it's
of the
brash,
best sword
but...
master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me.
Oh no.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world.
He had a
He
goal.
sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Yeah, and
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
did he have a vision by then, or did he get his vision like? It'd be like the third time getting a vision in the battle, but did he get his vision in a battle with you, or when did he get his vision?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Okay, so you had a dream as well, but you also need determination. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have that, but
Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back.
you can't just stop because of one match. That's why you lost. If you stop just because of one match, you're never gonna get anywhere. Like, I mean, sounds kind of conceited to say this, but you gotta keep going, dude.
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body.
Did he kill him?
After that, I wanted nothing further to do with it.
Okay, I don't think he killed
Deep
him.
down, though, I still respected his
Is that
mastery
lavender?
of the blade and
I
his
like
commitment to the art
lavender.
of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that
Ooh.
he had lost his mind, my first reaction was
Because
to
he
dismiss
lost
them
his
as
vision.
false.
He lost everything that he held
of
dear.
all people, have
He
lost
lost
his
his
mind.
ambition.
His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo
Because he has
Shisui art to
had ambition.
perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
Probably not. Clearly.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
If he had gone cuckoo,
Okay,
like Cocoa
you've
Puffs.
heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Yeah, it probably didn't do anything either.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all.
You got it wrong.
Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Again, I highly doubt it did anything. But I guess we'll see. What happened, Shrine Maiden?
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just
Durr.
lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it.
How is that
Something's
possible?
clearly
He
wrong.
lost his mind because people can't lose their minds from time to time. Oh no.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But
I mean, his
spirits
name
may
is
take a
close to
myriad of
demon.
forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have
I
witnessed
do like the
myself.
name Domon.
Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all
Though
is
you're saying it's
certainly
unlikely.
not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Really?
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The
The
one
head
that's
shrine maiden
connected
of
to
the
the
Grand
Shogun?
Namikami Shrine?
Shogun? Blah.
That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
It's not
Correct.
possession.
Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
Oh
I
yeah.
am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, Should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Ai?
I mean, she is a
That won't be necessary.
person of big
All
status.
that is
but-
required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami
How
Shrine.
you even
Lady
get
Ai
up there?
does not
That
like
is
to
so
be kept
far.
waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
So we can't help him either?
Who'd have thought Lady Ai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough
Why do
to
you always
deserve
look so
Lady
angry?
Ai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Ai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Yeah, she's literally her best
Anyway,
friend, but
You should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
can you help me find my sibling? Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Ai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from
I
her.
highly doubt that. I mean, I like Guy and I don't. Go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and see the head shrine maiden. She is a kitsune! I think she's either like a 5-tailed or 6-tailed kitsune, because she's either 500 or 600 years old. And actually, a thing about kitsune, is that like every 100 years they gain another tail. So like in her burst, her elemental burst, she has like 5 or 6 tails, so she's like 500 or 600 years old. There's also someone we can meet here, which I will do that in a second. That's Goro's birthday gift thing. I'm going to investigate this later. So let me collect that. I recently caught wind that the troops are planning a birthday celebration for me. We're actually gonna meet Goro soon. Speak of the devil. Probably not this stream, but whatever. Though I don't want to cause trouble for everyone, I also don't want to disappoint them. After some consideration, I've decided to host a tournament. The format will require participants to register in teams of 2, which will allow each person to demonstrate their individual skill, on top of promoting teamwork and trust. Smart. I've sent letters to Captain Beto and Kazuha, and I hope Urataki Ito... This is why I need reading glasses. I've sent letters to Captain Beto and Kazuha, and I hope they can make it here on time. As for Narukami Island, Urataki Ito was the first to reply, saying, "Don't you worry, 'cause victory belongs to Arataki, no doubt about it, Ito." Toma has also responded that he intends to participate alongside Taramaro. Taramaro is actually, I think it's Taramaro that's the dog in the tea house that we met last time, that Toma tried to confuse us with. I think he's actually a fighter. I think he can actually like pick up a sword and fight. I think that was actually an event. Such a gathering of masters and experts. I can barely contain my excitement. I mean, would you come join the tournament as my partner? Oh, of course! That is, if you have the time, of course. With you by my side, we'd be invincible. Oh, Goro! Of course I will, puppy! Oh! We're gonna meet him soon. I'll collect these. This one? There's still more. And, ooh, there's a lot more. This one. And this one. Was that it? Oh god, there's a fly on my screen. Get off! Stupid little thing. God dang. Get off my screen. Alright. I think that's all. Yep. Okay. Do we have enough for another? Yes, I do, just barely. I think we have like 17 more extra? 19. That's close enough. Yay! I'm here! That tree actually has special significance in A's character story quest. Long intro. Hello? There we go. Thank God.
Lady Ai?
No!
Oh,
It's just a
no
random
wonder
fox lady
Bruno
coming
is
out.
so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
No!
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Oh, you brought him up here too.
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession.
Guilty!
This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not
She
possessed by
doesn't
any
even need to
evil
get close to
spirit.
see that.
Then does that mean he...
He's just a crazy old man.
Yes. This is a change in the person himself.
That too.
Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his
Along
wits
with his
impaired,
vision
he
being
finally
taken away.
descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament,
I
it
feel
does
like he would
nothing
have
to prevent his descent
hydro
into the
vision.
depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must
See?
be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Smart.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change?
Because a vision is a big
How
thing.
does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school
And
practices
guilt.
Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved
How do
fellow
you know this
disciple,
story
and
already?
defeated them both?
I get it, you're
Can one
legendary and all,
truly
but
remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the
Simple
sword
terms,
master is
Yai.
filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to
He
become
lost
the best
his
made it
friend
possible for him
because
to
of
rise
his
above
ambition.
the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
Yep.
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
I wonder who that is.
Sensei, to think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Aw.
Father, Sensei, Ansai.
Father.
That's enough.
Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost?
Two of you?
You're here for revenge, aren't
Oh, anxiety.
you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly.
Ansai.
But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago.
Have you?
You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran.
Oh.
I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Aww.
Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer.
Oh.
Since you've been stripped of your ambitions too.
Quite literally.
But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them?
Then they will do that to their disciples. Well, not, you know,
I
freak
put
them
everything
out
I
and
had
all,
into
but
trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start?
well, if you had fun
If there's
doing
a
it,
chance
then
they'll end up like me one day,
it's
I'd
probably
rather
not a
they stay
mistake.
where they are now than go any further down this path.
Oh, you just
Have
want
you
to
asked
protect
them
them
what
like
they
your
think?
children.
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates,
Pirates?
I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Beto, you have some explaining to do.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue.
Oh, and the
I wanna
sunset in the
keep going
background,
until
that's
the day that
adorable.
I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Aww.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
All of us? I thought it was just you two.
Well,
Are you,
You
two
see,
the only ones that actually care
You
that
can place
deeply
the
then?
ambition
or-
you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something
You may
that's
not be
never
able to
happened
reach
me,
the dream
so
yourself,
I can't
but
claim to understand it.
would that matter?
But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so.
But he had his
effortlessly
vision
defeated
taken away.
me.
He has
So
probably
just
memories
as
taken
I
away
once
too.
placed my ambitions onto you, it is time
He
for
just
you
got
to
a
release
lot of
yours
anxiety,
into their
too.
custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
Oh.
I understand.
Yeah, you're
I'm
just
sorry to
watching
have made
this.
You worry for me and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world.
I mean, Paimon, why?
Suffering inside of me will not abate.
Give them a
so I cannot
moment.
hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
Oh.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
Anzai.
I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them.
Oh.
Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Oh, like an older brother and little brother, and their kids. Oh, this is so cute. Make your Shisui art disciples.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf.
Take the Shrine Maiden
Guess that
turn
sort of solves this
home.
one, huh?
Seems as good of as a resolution we can hope for. Better than the one with the other guy that I forgot the
Traveler,
name of.
A moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct.
Hi.
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at
Can you
precisely
predict
the
the
right
future? Can I continue, please?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you.
Yeah, something like that.
She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
Oh, I know.
We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yeah. Is there something I can do up here? You don't have a quest yet, and I don't know if the quest actually begins with you. I don't know. Return to Kamisato Estate to see Kamisato Ayaka. Can I see Ayato? Ayato's my favorite among the Kamisato Estate. Other than maybe the granny, but I don't know her that much. Oh, Ayato, please, I know you're busy, but please come and see me. Please.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes?
Cutscene.
Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Again, making it seem like she's a goddess or something. What? Slow means I so derpy. I don't like Ayaka, but
Traveler,
do.
Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet
Maybe
you
it's a
both
clan
face to
thing.
face.
I don't know.
I have heard all about how you helped
If it's
our
a
three
clan thing, I'm
friends.
sorry,
My
but
sincerest thanks to you.
I don't like it. Especially considering that, you know, don't want to help you guys. I just want to find the Archon, go to the next nation, find my sibling, please. The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone, though.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends.
What, you think
As
I'm
you
gonna
will observe,
assassinate you or
I
something?
dispensed with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant?
Housemaid?
Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
I don't know, I could
Oh.
clean pretty well, so long as I get
Paimon,
paid.
you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he
Aw.
ever became my attendant.
That's actually sweet.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Alright then.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
See, I have a feeling I know why Ayaka sent us to do those 3 things, because she wants us to feel pity for Inazuma people, so we help with the resistance. We help end the war. I have a feeling that's why she had us do those 3 things. It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential.
Not necessarily. Her heart's in the right place. It's just her mind isn't. Also, she's also technically not herself. Technically speaking?
Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Yep, she totally did it. So then I would feel remorse for these people, and then so I would be forced to help them. I'm pretty sure Kokomi also does that. Either that or Kokomi says, no, just help us win the war and we'll put up missing person posters, totally, but we're not gonna help you find your brother in any sort of way at all. Other than that.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
You have Lumi, no! You have an older brother. You know what it's like to lose family. Why aren't you helping me? She doesn't even. Why is that crooked? Why aren't you helping me? Because. Oh, you suck. I'll help you fight the Vision Hunt Decree, because I actually do feel bad for the other people.
You will? Really?
Don't get too excited. But you have to keep the promise you made me. Absolutely. You have to help me in return.
Naturally.
You better!
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
Oh, really?
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all.
It was a test. I don't like you.
Then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
What other members? Where's Ayato? Oh, you teleported me away. I wanted to search for Ayato. Is that a chest?
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Really?
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by
Hey,
the Shogun.
Jarmar.
The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Clearly.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask
Have
me?
you seen anyone that looks like me? Can I ask all three of these? You raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt Decree. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt Decree? What kind? I'm. This is all about finding Aether. So, what kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The Almighty Shogun. I've seen
think
her
I can
on
ask all
only
three,
a
but I'm
few
not sure.
occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
That she
It was
seemed
her
like an
almost
empty
complete
shell.
lack of
Yep.
any emotion.
There it is.
In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose.
Or a puppet.
Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Or a puppet. Ever thought that? No? Just throwing thoughts out there. Just. Yeah, I can ask all three. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt Decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance?
The war
You mean
resistance.
like an army fighting against the decree?
Yep.
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together
And
under
those are the
Sangonomiya
resistance
on
that I was
Watatsumi Island
mentioning
to form a
earlier
resistance
in this
group.
stream.
To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate
Because of the
Narukami
different
Island,
gods.
due to their different belief systems.
Yep.
But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
I wonder what that could be. Have you ever raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt Decree? Probably not, considering she's one of the Tri-Commission and, you know, maybe their shogun could, like, easily replace her with another puppet or something.
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions.
What?
Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission.
Basically destroyed.
And subsequently scrapped.
So it's
They
a 2-over-1
invariably adopt a
thing.
stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It
Clearly.
almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
Wouldn't say the rest of the Tri-Commission necessarily. Well, I actually don't remember that part, but maybe there could also be other manipulators behind the scene pulling the strings. I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Is it about
Oh.
food?
What would you like to
Or
know,
Mora?
Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes, there's that.
To be honest, we do not.
What?
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity.
You've been literally doing
Coming to
this for a
terms with that is
year!
already a difficult step to take.
And yet you still don't have a
So
plan?
what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree.
And how do you do that exactly?
For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
Don't do that!
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Yes, but it's not healthy!
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Where's Hanamizaka exactly? I kind of want one too, actually. I actually kind of do. That's where Venti went. He probably created his own, I'm gonna be honest.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu,
Oh,
who
I
is
know where
providing us with
Hanamizaka
counterfeit visions,
is.
has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Right. Because Hanamizaka is Hanamizaka Fireworks. Right? So then that's the lady's name that I don't remember. I don't know why I can't remember. Why am I thinking of Yenfei? It's not Yenfei, though. She does have a pyrovision. I think what she means is that they have a fake vision and their real vision on them, but the real vision is maybe like hidden or something? And then the fake vision is either shown or partially hidden. So if anyone sees that, they would take the fake vision but never know that the real vision was there. That's actually kind of genius, so long as it's not what I'm thinking of. Which I will not mention until later. Much later.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He did say many others. It's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly.
Yes.
I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught.
So
And it
you're
only
off.
serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we
The
might
way
seek
she
to
says
attempt.
that. So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and
It
look for a
is!
fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family.
Yes, that's what I was
There.
thinking.
You will find someone who can help you.
What was her name again? Wait, I don't remember how this all played out. We go there. I think I remember how this all plays out. What the heck? Why are so many things unlocking? This is weird. Don't like that. Go to Naganohara Fireworks. I will later. Wait, what the heck? What What the heck did I unlock here? Oh, light up the maps. That makes sense. Because I light it up. Whatever. Load up. I don't know. The Subaru maps. That makes sense. I'll do that later. Probably. I don't know. Alright, so what is her name? Why can't I remember her? Actually, we're gonna meet her soon anyways. Should I though? Yeah, why not? Hello? Why are you out here, Toma?
Hey, all finished? I've been keeping watch, and I'm happy to report that everything is fine and dandy.
Thank you. Why does that guy look like the guy from before? Even though, you know, he has a different name. Strange. What? Also, the lady we're about to meet is actually, we met Kid Kujirai over here, and he talked about, like, us as Big Sis and another Big Sis who, like, plays with the kids all the time and that kind of thing. This lady that we're about to meet, she is the one that plays with all the kids and stuff. Oh, is some drama going on here? Oh, that's not good.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me.
Vision?
If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again.
I mean, mine are.
Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome
Fine,
time
it's
after
just a
time.
person that
You'd best save yourself the trouble.
got a vision.
Can't you make an exception?
He didn't even make an exception for one of their own.
I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we?
Let's fight!
Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Why do you have a butterfly necklace? Aren't you about fishies?
Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble.
Paimon.
Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Yep.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right, all right. Here, take it.
No!
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
Wait. Oh, was it one of the counterfeit? Did you still have counterfeit visions?
Given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it?
I think it was one of the counterfeits.
Your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No visions always appear by your side if they like
You
go
put
away
on
from
quite
you.
the convincing performance.
I don't know. So the vision they took was fake?
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya.
Not Paimonial wrath.
Sorry about that.
Think nothing
Yoimiya,
of it.
this
I could tell
is
from your
her.
reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know?
I like that her hair bun looks like a firework explosion too, because, you know, Hanamizaka, or Naganohara, that's what it is. Naganohara Fireworks. She's the daughter of the guy that runs this fireworks shop. She's all about goldfish, actually, but she's all about fireworks too. Apparently so is her hair, which is really cool.
Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner
Oh,
of
I thought you were the daughter of the
Ain't
owner.
much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the
What's
summer
with
festival.
Japanese things and large
Without her and her
ropes?
fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
I don't like fireworks as much.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place.
His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Why don't you just try to hide the vision under your clothes?
Master Masakatsu is a good man.
I mean, if you're caught
It's
using
too
your
bad
vision,
good
yeah,
people
but...
seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Matsukatsu? Huh? Do you guys know him too?
Miss Kamisano mentioned his name. And we're just on our way to rescue him, actually.
You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has
That's
a
what
plan.
Ayak is called.
Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble.
Probably.
So, what about if I join you instead?
I don't really know what the plan is,
When
but...
told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop, she must have meant you. Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is.
In your shop?
So, Master Masakatsu
How
is being
big
held
is the
at
inside of your
police station.
shop?
I've already surveyed the area and found a way in. Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
You can see the dragon spine spike from here!
Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way. Time to break him out!
There it is! What? You can see the dragon spine spike from here. That is the dragon spine spike. Okay, the character. Oh, god dang it, I thought I could zoom in more. Well, that is the dragon spine spike. I could see it because when we were talking to her and it would face Lumine, you could just barely see the rocks floating around it, and what else would that be? Let me face that way. It is so the dragon spine spike. What the heck? Alright, well, we're gonna save Master Matsukatsu next time. I'm actually gonna end the stream this time because this delves into something big, which delves into something bigger, which delves into something even bigger, and it starts to get really chaotic from here. So I think I'm going to stream this tomorrow and just make this whole week another Genshin stream. Because, you know, I really like learning the lore about Genshin, so. And then we'll continue on the week from there, and I'll figure out what I can do about the exploration, raising my characters, that kind of stuff, so it's not as difficult for me to fight certain battles that will definitely come up either next stream or the stream after. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow.